All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back once again to Pro Vibe Garage, and this is an episode that has been a long time in the waiting. So join me now, and let's get right into it. So you've probably all seen my last video showcasing my front suspension and disc brake kit. Finally came. It's taken from March till December to get here. Again, thank you to Bruce and everybody that was involved in getting that to me. But today we start to install it. I'm going to clean out some room here so I have some space to work underneath the car, getting the parts together. I'll throw that heater on, and I am currently waiting on a tool in the mail coming from Amazon. Hopefully it'll help me. I have gone to 8 different stores and local garages trying to find this. I was able to find the size that I need, and I'll explain that all when it gets here. Until then, I am going to off camera clean up some workspace here. So I will be back once that gets here and see if it's going to work. Okay, so tool came, 5/8 by 11. Could not find the right thread pitch anywhere in 8 shops and stores. Imagine car shops, specialty tools shops, everything. Nobody had this size of a tap and this thread pitch. So Amazon came through, it works, I checked it out. But wouldn't you know, when I get here, my small tap and die set, the wrench does not fit this 3/8-ish hole, square piece. So I'm gonna try and hook it into my drill, see if that'll work. Because again, I went to 3 different shops today to try and find a new wrench, and everybody's got either small ones or something that, you know, just doesn't fit. Does not work. I cannot find a female to female end for a wrench or for my impact or anything. So garbage. Now I'm going to try it in a drill. Hopefully it'll work in the drill. Straight enough. Tighten that in. Let's see if she'll work. All right, that works. So the holes here, you can see there's years of corrosion and paint and epoxy, primer, all sorts of stuff built up in there. So chase these threads so I can put these bolts in nice and easy. Goes in nice and easy. Nice clean threads. That's gonna work real nice. All right, there is the engine compartment, empty, as you can see. I didn't get a K-member. I didn't get torsion bars or suspension of any kind. I guess it was all rotten to the point it needed to all be replaced when I bought it. So I didn't get any of that. And people ask me why I wanted to go with this instead of a stock setup, which would probably be cheaper. I wanted the upgraded, I guess it's a lower weight, but I wanted the upgraded handling and I guess newer technology, stronger and whatever. So I went with what I wanted. And now, before I can mount any of that, I've started drilling them out, but these bump stops need to be removed. They will get in the way of the arms here for the control arms. So there you can see that sticks up right here. So remove this and then I'll be able to bolt that in. So, whole lot of hammering. I'm gonna probably fill these holes in, make them solid, but a little bit of time, a lot of patience. Finally got that out. There's one part, there's the other. All right, that'll all be replaced with that. All right, so I will now clean up the frame rail and give it another shot of paint. I got that textured paint bed liner on there. I'll probably just smooth that right out in that area so I don't have any issues with clearance or anything. But yeah, finally one side done, off to the passenger side. I think having a renovations business that I would have batteries that are charged, but no, 11 batteries, all dead. I'll go plug them in and I'll be back. So the bump stops are out. Waiting for paint to dry. I got the epoxy primer on there and it was gray. I didn't have any more black. And I've got my rock guard bed liner on there. So now the fun part, I need to put that in there. This should probably be one of the easier parts of today. And yeah, let's get into it. Uh-oh. Okay, so game member is now in. For now, It is just bolted in there. It's tight enough to hold it without wobbling. I'm not going to torque it, or if Loctite's needed or anything, I'm not going to do that yet, just because I know I'm going to be taking it out when I do put the motor in, whenever that'll be, probably in a couple of years. We'll see how things go. But for now, it's in there, so I can start building the rest of the coilover suspension. So yeah, that's it for this part. I'm out of breath. I should have used the dolly, but I know I'm a little bit thick-headed, I guess. I'll scoot around with it right beside my head instead. Whatever, it's in. So there, nice tight fit, goes right around. And I've got the motor mounts. On this side, I've got the shock mounts. And there you can see the bolts, they're tightened in, but not gonna be torqued to spec or anything yet. Same with when I get all of this part in, all the coilovers, the control arms and everything, they're not gonna have the Loctite on them that they should. They're not gonna have any torque specs to them, because I know they will be coming out eventually. One thing I love about Mopar is the easiest way to get the motor in is to jack the car up, put the motor on the K-member and slide it back in underneath, lower the car down on it. 4 bolts and it's undone, 4 bolts, it's back in. So that's what I plan to do for now. When I do build it, it will be sitting in there tight, but not fully done. So, like you saw in my last video, I've got there a couple of boxes of parts for the suspension and coils and all that good stuff. So I will get that all together and I will lay everything out where I need it and follow the instructions. I'm gonna need them, I know. So yeah, I hope everybody at least found this fun, if not informative. There's not a whole lot of technical things to do. You saw me remove the bump stops and put the K-member in. That's pretty easy to do, but I hope you found it fun. And as always, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at provibe_garage. And I hope to see you all in the next time. Thanks for watching.